But yeah, Dodgers won the World Series 2 nights ago in Yankee Stadium with a comeback dub, 7-6. They were down 5-0. It looked like this was going to be the Yankees going to become the first team to force a game 6 down 0-3 in World Series history, which I didn't know was a stat. I thought that there was a couple teams who at least forced the game 6. Didn't know that. But then the wheels came off. I actually turned the game off. And I went to Disney Plus. I'm Mike. You said I'm heading to Disney Plus. I actually went to Disney Plus. I'm like, let me watch this Agatha All Alone finale, which is pretty damn good. But and then I just look in the group chat and it says plus 20. I'm like, all right, what's going on? And I see y'all tweeting about the game. So I immediately checked the score. I'm like, how did this happen? And then when I found out it happened and they were all unearned runs, was even crazier to me. So after that, they come back, get a run. Then that run happened late in the game, and the Dodgers were able to take it down. Had their parade today as well. And the thing for me, if you're a Dodgers fan, that you gotta be excited about is they had all their pitching hurt. Tyler Glasnow hurt. Walker Buehler was coming back this year. He was up and down. Dustin May was hurt. There was a lot of people who were hurt this year. And then you got Shohei Ohtani. He's going to be pitching next year. And who knows what other free agents they might bring around. And this is the first Mickey Mouse title that was validated. Yes, this is a Lakers shot. This is the first Mickey Mouse title that was validated. So I feel like today you can even see from the way the team was responding in interviews all postseason, saying we won a parade. You usually get a lot of F-bombs in parades, but today I feel like was over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like they really, really went crazy when you just tell there was kind of like a weight that dropped off their shoulders, man. But you got that. What do you think, Courtney? Their chances that obviously they're going to be around. They're the Dodgers. They've been around for 11 years at this point. What do you think as far as their chances being able to repeat? They ain't been done in 24 years.
Oh, I mean, it's entirely possible, but there's just so much parity in baseball now. Like you never really know who's good. The Dodgers were fortunate to get hot at the right time. I know I said that whoever won out of that Padres-Dodgers series was who was going to win the World Series because I really didn't believe in the Yankees like that. But man, they got some arms coming back next season. Shohei might finally be able to pitch, so let's see if they can actually get that out of him. But hey, man, anything is possible in this day and age in baseball.
Mikey, man, what's your thoughts on their repeat chances and really just the way you saw them play this entire postseason?
Yeah, I don't know about a repeat in baseball, man. It's just too hard, too many games. Teams get hot, like Courtney said, like they weren't the hottest team going into the playoffs. That was the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. And we've seen them go ahead and, and obviously beat them. But there's always going to be teams out there that's just clicking at the right time. And, any day anybody could be beat. That being said, their roster is ridiculous. They're the favorite to go ahead and sign Willy Adames from the Brewers to play shortstop, which is a huge need for them to go ahead and get an actual shortstop and somebody that could contribute. That's a multi-time all-star right there. You have to, picture them to possibly be in on the Corbin Burns Corbin Burns sweepstakes, maybe on the Blake Snell sweepstakes. We see that Blake Snell opted out today and will be a free agent. So a lot of players are going to want to go ahead and team up over there. So that roster is only going to get better. And, just what I saw, I just want to say, shout out to Walker Buehler because I was his number one hater. I was his number one hater all year. I mean, he looked like absolute shit. He was cooked. He even said it, I don't know if it was. It wasn't. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, he said he thought he was going to get fucking released.
Yeah, he said I thought I was going to get fucking released from this team. That was somebody that I thought probably wouldn't have even made, the playoff postseason roster. He really only kind of made it out of necessity because his play didn't warrant it. And he went, 4 scoreless innings against the Mets in the NLCS in Game 3. Then he had 5 shutout innings against the Yankees in Game 3. Then, to go ahead and shut down the door, in the 9th, in the clinching game, shout out to him and, and big kudos to, Freddie Freeman, we talk about all the time, Ohtani, Mookie, and all these guys, and Freddie Freeman. He's just chilling in the cut with those big ass teeth, hitting home runs, and just being the ultimate professional. So they had a great postseason run. It's crazy. Like, they've gotten their money back already from the Ohtani deal when you think about it. So, and that, not to mention, they got him on a 360 deal. He's getting paid $5, a season, and so they have so much flexibility. And Mookie's hungry for more. So let's see if they go ahead and add to it.
Shout out to Shohei for speaking fluent English at the parade today. Somebody said this nigga's a scammer. He knew exactly what they were talking about when it came to the bets. I think I saw one tweet said we like one championship away from finding out this nigga really speak like Boosie.
Stop.
No. Dante, I know you picked the Yankees. You said it was because of the pitching of the Dodgers. What didn't you expect for a series to go this way? I know you said you wouldn't be shocked if the Dodgers won, but in the fashion that they won.
Yeah, honestly, the Yankees offense and also Aaron Boone, bro. I typed in the all caps a lot during our back and forth in the group chat. It's just like, bro, your team is completely fumbling this, and a lot of the decisions he was making. First of all, Nestor Cortez hadn't pitched in 3 months. I don't know if people forgot that.
Yeah,
part.
Man.
And you bring him in the game at that moment, and Shohei just missed taking his ass deep. And as soon as Freddie walked up, I knew, I'm like, he's about to end this. I didn't expect a walk off. But no, so Aaron Boone made some really terrible decisions. Aaron Judge, we talk about the weight of being the Yankees captain and everything that's expected from him, but he had another shitty postseason, and he's really looking a lot like A-Rod when he was in those pinstripes, where you can have those great regular seasons, but when it comes to October, we've all watched baseball long enough to where you can legitimately feel the energy in Yankee Stadium in October, the electricity in that building. And you have a moment where Garrett Cole locks in, even after your mistake. And that inning just is one of the craziest things I've ever seen watching playoff baseball, watching the World Series at that. So what did I say, Courtney?
I'm not going to let Garrett Cole walk out of here unscathed. Okay? That nigga should have been on first base. I'm not trying to hear it. I know Rizzo's slow ass, it was Garrett Cole, field your position. Go do what you got to do, man. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And outs.
I tried,
on 2 outs.
When it first happened, I tried to shoot him some bail. I'm like, man, he's locked in. He just struck out 2 people. He's like, this fat fuck is just gonna sprint to the base, and I'm gonna fist pump and get out of here. That's why he just pointed, because he was getting ready to. And then I'm like, oh my God, bro.
Yeah,
that's baseball 101. Cover your position, bro.
Right, but shout out to Mookie Betts for busting it down the line, because I don't know how many times we would have seen somebody, kind of hit that slow roll. It wasn't hit hard, slow roll of the ground ball, and they would have jogged. Shout out to him. That just tells me that he wanted it more. The Dodgers wanted it more. They were locked in. They were there for the kill shot. But that is huge, because even if you look on the still shot at where Mookie was at, he was still behind Garrett Cole when Rizzo had the ball, and for him to still bust it down the line, they just wanted it more.
Yeah. And shout out to the Dodgers' approach at the plate, because Garrett Cole, he was able to keep his pitch count down, but everybody else in the Yankees was fucked, because they were really taking pitches and working at bats. And man,
hey, special shout out to
I'm
Dave
disappointed
Roberts.
in the Yankees.
We gotta give a shout out to Dave Roberts.
As much as I shit on Dave Roberts and talk about him running out of pitches against Texas,
he is no longer baseball Doc Rivers.
He did the damn thing, man. Yeah, he did the damn thing. And last but not least, of course, Walker Buehler, bro. To think your career is damn near over, and for you to not only get a win, then get the save to close it out, bro. That's a hell of a story. Just one of those moments, when we get to October, you can't script this shit, you really can't. And so, that was dope to see him do that, and for them to finally get that official ring, because we talk about how people try to disrespect the 2020 ring, and now you really can't. This is the team that's won 2 championships. He didn't get to pitch, but my dog Clayton Kershaw got another one. Go home. That's my personal opinion. But if you just choose to come back,
he said today, I'm retiring not a long time from now. That's what that nigga said.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was twerking on cue with prayer. Yeah, we got duck some points from Dave Roberts from that. I don't know what that was.
I feel like everybody was lit as hell at that point.
That was I have a white dance. That.
Well,
he did his thing, man.
I think with the Dodgers, man, I think there was just so much of release because even though they did win 2020, it does feel like this is the first time since 1988. And
So cool. Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not